So, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have something special for us today. You know, you need to understand this. There are some certain things which you need to keep within yourself. There are some certain things you need to keep silently. There are some certain information that you need not to give out because many of us are still struggling in life because of the fact that we give information to wrong people up there. There are some certain things God will do in your life that you wished and you ought not to tell anyone. That is why sometimes before you decide to go to anywhere, either in the church, to give testimony, to tell the world what God is doing in your life, think one thing: who is going to hear it, and who is happy to hear it, and who is ready to fight against it. Because three things are involved. There are those who are going to celebrate you, which is true, and there are those who is going to be angry, mad because of the testimony you are giving. And three, there are those who will try by all means to fight your breakthrough. That is why sometimes when God is doing something with unique, when God is blessing you, when God is, catapulting you, when God is taking you to a level that you have been praying for, there are some certain things that you need to keep silent. Listen, I was in a dream today. Before I wake up, I was with one of my friend. So we were like people whom they sent for a mission, to go and get something from a farm. So getting to that place, I don't know how I was, something like I I waited and the people passed, they went ahead. So getting to that place, they travel with car. So when I was looking for them, I meet them on the road while they were coming. Some of them, two of them tell me, well, they say, Samson, we have gone to that place. It is something so terrible that we can't go because there are a lot of what wicked people in there. There are a lot of bad people in there. I was like, what is going on? Then I decide to do what? To return back with them. So what am I trying to say is this: we need to be careful of whom we give information to, of whom we trust, of whom we allow to know what God is doing. Because sometimes there are many people up there whom you are in business line with, whom the moment God start to increase your business, the moment God start to bless you, you will start to tell them the secret behind your business, not knowing that they are not with you, but they are against what God is doing. Believe me, that is why you need to understand, not that people are smiling with you simply means they love you. Believe me, not that people are laughing with the information you are giving to them. They are telling you, we are happy for you. We are happy that you are about to do this. That simply means they mean it. There are those who are secretly wishing to be where you are. There are those who are wishing to be in your shoe. A lot of marriages crash today not because of wrong decision, not because of the fact that people are making, maybe you offend your partner, or maybe you do something wrong, because sometimes the people whom you give information truly matters a lot. There was a film that I watched earlier. So this couple were living cool, living nice. But what destroyed the marriage is that anytime the woman make mistake and anything that they are doing, the man always tell his partner. And his own partner was not living a good word marriage. That one was struggling in marriage, pain, frustration, everyday beating, everyday what nagging. And the one who was giving information about how fruitful their marriage is, the other one started to do what? Pollute him, start to, tell him what to do so that the marriage will do what? Will crashed. Before they were able to discover it, it have already gotten to the bottom. And all glory be to God that they were able to restore the marriage. What am I trying to say is this? There are a lot of reasons why many of us are still where we are. There are a lot of reason why it look like whoever that come into your life don't just end in good. Not because you made mistake, not because witches and wizards are fighting you, not because the altars in your families are fighting you, no. Because sometimes people around you, you tell information, majority of them don't want you to get that blessing before them. There was a man that, I heard his information. I watched the man. He said there is one of his friends who was about to involve in marriage. Then the next thing he start to tell his opponent, I love this. The next thing he start to bring the man to the house. He start to bring the man to a place where there are a lot of his friends who are single. But immediately, a prophecy was given to her that a lot of people around her want to set her up by letting the man of her dream go. So what am I trying to say? Be careful whom you give information to. Be careful whom you tell how fruitful you are becoming, how great you are doing, how marvelous and what God is doing. Because majority of people just want to make sure they destroy that thing that gives you joy. That's why sometimes many of us fail in business. Many of us fail in one thing to another because we give information to the wrong people, thinking that they are right people. So my brothers, you need to understand whom are you giving information of your life to. The reason why the reason why Joseph ended up in pain, and the reason why Joseph was sold is because of the information he gave to his brothers. When Samson was silent, no trouble was around him. When Samson was silent, nobody. When I mean when Samson was silent, when Samson was like he refused to reveal his secret of his power, no one was able to destroy them. Delilah was not able to do what? To cut his hair. And when Joseph was also silent about his dream, his mission, nobody and no one troubled him. But the moment he revealed his purpose on earth, that marked the beginning of his suffering. Who are you giving information about your well-being? Be mindful, because people are laughing, smiling with you does not mean they truly love you. May God bless you. Remain blessed.